You're listening to The Ripple Affect with your hosts, Cheech and Nibby, a podcast that explores how individual change has the capacity to affect the whole.
From neuroscience to donuts, we're two sisters with a deep curiosity for ancient wisdom and modern knowledge, and we're obsessed with learning alongside you because we don't know. Let's dive in.
Are we live?
We're live for each other.
Welcome back to another episode of the Ripple Effect podcast with your host, Cheech
And Nibby.
But this is Nibby's voice.
And this is Cheech's voice.
Sorry for confusing you right off the bat. We realize our voices sound very similar. We're two people, although we could be one person having a personal conversation with themselves. Back and forth, back and forth.
What are you talking about?
What if we were that good? What if we said we were two hosts, but we were actually just one person going back and forth?
That would be psychopathy.
Psychopathy.
I think.
Potentially.
But we're two people.
We are.
And I'm excited to be recording. We did it, Nib.
We did it. We've come so far. This is our new equipment. Sorry, I'm eating them.
Yeah, what the fuck is so unprofessional?
Sorry.
Technically, this is just a test. We may or may not use this.
I hear nephew.
Oh, his little voice.
Kiada. He's calling Kiada. He says Dada and Kiada. He does not say Mama yet.
He said Mama.
But not like all the time.
Anyway, so this is a test and possibly releasing to share what we're going to do.
What are we doing? This is news to me, everybody.
No, it's not.
I have no idea what's going on.
What are you talking?
I'm hearing this first time like you.
No, you're not. Isa, look at me.
Oh, she's whispering Patreon.
Yes, Patreon.
Oh, right. Well,
you act like you don't know we've been working on this for months.
Working bunny ears.
No.
Kiara has been. I have.
That's not true. You have been working.
I do nothing. I am the weight.
She keeps looking over at me with these weird facial expressions. I'm a little worried.
No, we are launching a Patreon on 10/10.
Yay!
We are finally launching our Patreon because we want this project to be sustainable and to go into the future with us. And we need support to do that.
Yeah, we need financial support. But then more importantly, I guess it's equally, is we get to actually create community.
Yeah.
So we've been looking for things alternative to social media. Because while we can build community there, it's not exactly what we were looking for in terms of intimacy, I think.
Oh, your dog is scratching at the door.
My dog's louder than my child. It's terrible. Okay, come on in. Baby.
Yes.
So we're doing it.
Yeah, I think I'm still learning the Patreon platform and what that's going to actually be and how it's going to work. But I'm excited about there being an option for chats and Q&As and lives and more interaction with our audience off of social media. Because I don't think social media is the healthiest place for any of us just to be hanging out. And some of us are better at curating our feeds to make them conscious and healthy and fulfilling. But I think it's hard to avoid the toxicity of social media.
I agree. Well, it's just attention sucking on purpose.
It's the attention economy.
So that's just hard to want to encourage people to find us there when we know what it does to ourselves. And I did dive in a little bit to Patreon and have been. And so essentially, if you've never heard of Patreon, it is a way for the public to support a private project. So you could subscribe to a tier, become a member of our Patreon page, and then you get whatever we're giving. But the other side part of that, and we get to build it any way we want, is that we can create what is called posts inside of Patreon, but there are different offerings to you to interact with there. Also, when we go into our community posting, we can write a question and you can answer it. We can, like Isa said, go live and you can be there with us. We can sell things, sure, like merchandise or whatever. Isabel, I was reading some copy of, I said Isabel, that was weird.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, because you wrote this copy for our Patreon that says flamethrowers and lunchboxes.
Yes.
Lunchboxes. The ripple effect lunchbox.
Lunch pail.
The ripple effect flame. The flamethrower.
The kids love that one.
So that made me laugh. But we don't want to put it as selling things as much as we want to have it be interactive and meaningful, meaning giving and offering more than we do just for the podcast. Because the podcast is an offering to the public. But then through your support, we get to exchange in that support and have more offerings.
Yeah, we also get to add more value to our listeners' lives. I'm looking forward to that because there's only so much we can do by having and holding conversations and including people in our process and having that build a community of conscious-minded people that are trying to change themselves and change the world for the better. But talk therapy only goes so far. Conversations only go so far. There is action involved in change. And so I think that the Patreon platform is going to be a lot easier to have actionable support items for our listeners.
Yeah. And we have big ideas, but we're going to start simple and sustainable. So our tiers right now include show notes, which is, I think, of huge value.
We've been hoarding them.
Yeah, essentially.
We have 20 plus episodes and we have not released one show note.
And here's why. We had built out last year a website that we lost.
Tier. RIP.
So that was where we originally were going to have
a moment of silence for our dead website.
For our never launched website. But
the dreams that never came true.
So, but we had that intention to host show notes there.
Don't mean shit.
Best laid plans. I think it was for the best because I think Patreon, as we begin to explore it, really does hold the space to do that kind of thing. And so you'll be able to get show notes. And then for the next tier, you'll be able to get show notes plus what we call the lowdown.
Yeah. Okay. So these tiers are essentially like different memberships. So it will be a flat rate that you'll pay monthly and it'll be consistent material out to you for that subscription.
Mm-hmm. And then the second tier is, like I said, the show notes plus the lowdown, which is
the lowdown
recordings.
The lowdown.
Which is
I'm still working on that. The lowdown.
No, you're not. Why are you doing this?
The lowdown.
What? This is so cheesy.
Wait. I hope you got a better one. I got a better one.
Oh God, here we go.
The lowdown.
No,
I'm not doing it.
You're not, but that's okay. You just put yourself on the spot to do it, which I have no idea why you did that. Okay, so the lowdown, which is the same name as our newsletter.
The
if
lowdown.
You are subscribed to our newsletter. If you are not, you can go to
the lowdown.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. I was going to say you could go to our website address and that's where our newsletter lives now. How to sign up for our newsletter.
This is confusing. I'm confused. Are you confused? The fuck is she talking about?
If you go to www.rippleeffectpod.com, it takes you to a landing page that lets you sign up for our newsletter.
No shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we have 0 newsletters. We have not sent a single one.
Someday we might do that.
We might do that. And I hope it's a lot of value. It'll
just probably be like a photo or something, a recipe.
No. So secondarily, then we have what was I saying? Sorry.
My eyes just got really big. And I just stared back at her, just friggin' lemur eyes. Like, what?
The lowdown. The lowdown is intimate recordings that Issa and I have accumulated over the years that are the moment in time when we start to have a conversation, organic conversation, and we hear podcast. Hear meaning it kind of is an intuitive hit that we should record this conversation, not knowing where it's going to go. It's literally in our kitchen, in our living room, sometimes in the car. We just
back deck.
We just put our phone out, record. And usually, well, I know that they are valuable to me because I have these conversations with you that are valuable to me. And that's why we started the podcast, because we felt like they might be valuable to others. But they also have a certain unedited, the quality is on our phone. You hear life going on around us. But the moment that it captures is very authentic and usually deeper dive and more intimate than necessarily what we would put on the podcast. And we
Yes.
want to share those with our Patreon members.
Yeah, they're definitely more vulnerable. They're definitely more intimate into our personal process and also just our personal lives. They always carry some value in process of what we're going through or what we're reading, or there is a professional identity that both of us assume when we are recording the podcast, and we do our best to drop the veils and be authentic and show up like we would in a room with you. But like we would in a room with you, we wouldn't share the same things that we do in our kitchen with your sister at 11 p.m. at night.
Yeah.
It's just a little different. And those lowdowns are those conversations that we get to have just with each other and get to be really, really honest and real and weird. And
Weird. That's the
mostly me.
operative word there.
Like, I think I confessed that I thought I was an alien the other day to Kiana.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Do you remember that one time where it was like the captcha? What do you call it? What was that called? Captcha?
I think that's what they're
For
called.
Airbnb. And I legitimately came to Kiana. I was like, I don't think I'm a human.
No,
I do not
those
know.
little things where it makes you like click all the bicycles. At first I was like, come on, Issa, seriously. And then I looked at it and it wasn't a normal captcha. It was like some weird.
It was like a full-blown puzzle of some sort that I could not riddle. It was...
Anyway, so yeah, listening to Isabel think she's an alien and so far will be what you'll get. No, there'll be much more.
Yeah, more on this soon, but we wanted to get this out to you to tell you what's going on.
Still here. We're still trucking. We still have every intention to add a lot of value to your life as not just our supporters, but our actual community. And so stick with us. It is coming. And we have unreleased episodes that we'll be releasing after we get this Patreon launch because we need that sustainability.
Thank you. We love you all.
Yeah.
See you on the flip side.
Okay, I think we did it. Listen, I don't know what we did, but we did it. Look, unattainable ideals are overrated. We're way more connected and deserving than society's false sense of separation dictates us to be. You're not just one person, you're enough. Your effort is enough, and change is possible. Question the standard that says otherwise, because what if almost is good enough? Just by tuning in, you're a part of our clan. Not in a culty way, though. We don't know how far this ripple can go, but we're going to keep showing up. And we'll never get to perfection, but we're all going to be okay if we let the process be the solution and we see the value in the attempt.
Thanks for listening to another episode of The Ripple Affect. We're looking forward to exploring a different facet of change with you next week.
DM us directly at Ripple Effect Pod on Instagram and let us know what you liked about our show or any of your own ideas. We're really excited to hear from you. We value your feedback because it helps us make the pod better, and it's our way of including you in our process.
Okay, so ratings aren't the point of why we do this, but in the Matrix, there are algorithms. So yeah, every single review we get helps the Ripple go farther. To help us out, please take 2 seconds, find the ratings and review section on whatever platform you're listening from, click 5 stars, wink, wink, and leave a review. We sincerely appreciate it. If you want to become officially initiated into our clan, again, not in a culty way, hit the subscribe button wherever you get your podcast. And as always, we're in it with you. Keep questioning. Stay curious. You got this, clan.
A special thank you, love, and credit to the magnificent Mia Casasanta for this beautiful music you're listening to right now.